Greetings and salutations, glorious BWB. I will engage in the ranking system of ranking. Oh crap.
Watch your fucking mouth.
May we begin once more?
We alive, pal.
I will begin ranking the 10 most influential wrestling personalities beginning from the year 2007 to the present day.
Mr. Kennedy!
The superstar who is situated in the 10th location is Mr. Kenneth Kennedy. Although recently beginning his career, he has already defeated many previous wrestlers who have held world titles. Most recently, at the World Wrestling Entertainment's largest event, where you must pay a specific amount currency to view said event known as WrestleMania, Kenneth was able to obtain a briefcase containing a document consisting of a contract allowing him to compete against a world champion for the said title within the time restraints of 1 year, or 12 months. Another rather impressive attribute he possesses is his ability to utilize his vocal range in a charismatic fashion. Although he lost possession of said briefcase, I expect to see great achievements in the future. In the 9th position on this ranking list is Robert Van Dam. Although the last name of his official title exhibits profanity, I am still quite partial to this performer. Although, through most of his career he was positioned in the middle section of the wrestling card, after obtaining victory in the Money in the Bank competition, he soon achieved world champion status. He later went on to become a rather large popular performer in the newly reincarnated Extreme Championship Wrestling. He was part of a clan of beings who originated in ECW when it was independent from the WWE, and was competing against a group of newcomers. He is currently absent from professional wrestling. Situated in the 8th slot is Umaga. I am glad to see a native of the Salmon Islands being well represented in American sport. For a large portion of his career, he was the victor of 100% of his matches. Recently, he participated in a match at WrestleMania, where he represented Vincent Kennedy McMahon as he attempted to help said McMahon hold possession of his hair strands. I have a desire for Umaga to continue to dedicate his daily work to the children of Sangoa.
Well, it's the big show. Yes, it's a big bad show tonight.
Number 7 in this ranking system is the superstar I favor the most. Sir Big Show is quite the athlete with help due to his exponential size. He had dominated the newly reincarnated Extreme Championship Wrestling by becoming the second holder of the world title. Even more impressive, he was the first being to have held possession of 3 major corporations' world titles, being WWE, WCW and ECW. Although he has departed from the WWE, I know he is continuing to bring joy to beings around the world. He will always remain in my memory. In the 6th location is Sir Undertaker. He is considered a legend due to his overpowering presence and long tenure. He causes fright for many other wrestling personalities, and was previously the holder of the World Heavyweight title, showing dominance on the SmackDown brand.
Sexy.
Coming in at number 5 is Mr. Michaels. Shawn has had quite an illustrious career, winning multiple world titles and often being featured in the match scheduled at the top of the card. He recently accompanied his former acquaintance, Hunter, to reform a group known as the Gen7le. This group developed a positive response from the beings viewing the program due to their humorous antics. They also were frequently the victor of the higher percentage of their wrestling matches. Despite the absence of Hunter, after he suffered a physical injury preventing him from competition, Michaels still has flourished. Although he was unable to obtain the championship, which indicates dominance on Raw, Shawn participated in excellent matches with Jonathan Cena. Although he has also suffered an injury, he is a true great in this industry.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game!
In the 4th position is Mr. Hunter. Although he suffered a physical affliction at the start of this year, he still has made quite an impact. He possesses a special characteristic in his personality, allowing for charm, and is good at utilizing said charm in order to draw a negative reaction from the fans. Further skill is shown through his wrestling, which has allowed him to hold the title belt, signifying dominance of the entire industry a total of 10 times. He has also created much humor through the constant antics of DX.
You think you know me?
The list is now entering into the top 3 positions, where the superstars truly exhibit all the qualities necessary to create a successful wrestling personality. In third place is a superstar who often emphasizes adulterated material, known as Edge. After he obtained his first world championship victory after clever usage of his victory from the first Money in the Bank match, he would later go on to form a rather cocky team between himself and Mr. Randall Orton called Rated RKO. They attempted to achieve and accomplish said achievements of erasing the legacy that the Generation X had created due to their use of comedic havoc. Due to a minor infringement in his jaw, he was unable to achieve a second victory in the Money in the Bank competition, however, obtained said briefcase after challenging Kenneth. He would later activate the contract and obtain the championship, which indicates dominance on SmackDown. Despite injury, I am quite confident that this young man will achieve more in his near future. In the second location is Robert Lashley. Although he has entered the World Wrestling Entertainment Corporation as a new wrestling personality rather recently, he has certainly attracted the attention of the audience as well as other performers. He began on SmackDown, where he uttered his now infamous line of speech, accusing Sir Finlay of being a person who resembles fecal matter located in a location usually occupied for cleansing one's body, designed to discourage and upset Mr. Finlay. He eventually would transfer to the newly reincarnated ECW, where he used his large muscles in order to supply the strength needed to defeat Mr. Show. He experienced a joyous time period holding this title, and would later assist Mr. Trump in the removal of the hair on the cranium of Vincent McMahon. After being transcoded to the Raw program, he entered into an exciting conflict with Jonathan Cena.
Hello, my students. It is I, Matt Stryker, your teacher.
I have now reached the performer who occupies the number 1 position. This gentleman encapsulates what the definition of a proper wrestling personality should be. Without further delay, let us commence. Matthew is the most superior performer in my opinion. Aside from expert abilities for physical competition, he also possesses a vast array of knowledge. I appreciate his former occupation as an educational instructor and joyed to see that he still has the opportunity to educate beings. Thank you for adhering to my video. I bid you adieu.